Good morning. Um, I've been getting a lot of messages on YouTube and a little bit on Facebook, but mostly on YouTube, on how I take care of my comic books and what do I use. Um, in my last in my room tour video I did, I showed everybody that I used the drawer boxes, the comic drawer boxes, which are so cool to and so easy to storage. And I have some regular boxes, but the ones I use the regular boxes for is the comic books that I'm not gonna touch or mess with, you know, and that are complete seriouses that I use those for. But as comic book itself goes, I use if I have a variant cover or a special issue or anything like that. I if it's something that's really special and is variant cover and is beautiful and I like it, I usually get something like this kind of hard shell to protect them. I just I still bag and board them, and I just slide them in, and that's it. And they easily fit in, of course, in the comic book box, and they keep your comic book safe from bending. And if you don't want them bend or anything like that, then I mean it's pretty strong. And then if you go like this, and you'll be a moron, you go like this and mess with it. But other than it's really great. It's really good to protect your comics on the issues that mean a lot to you, or again, special issues. Second, the bags I use. I don't like Mylars. I hate Mylars. Um, I did some research before I started buying comic book bags, and Mylar wasn't the best ones to buy. I mean, they do the job. Don't get me wrong. They're good, and they do the job. But for me, I really enjoy. I really like Mylights. One. This is Mylights two. My comic book store actually ran out of Mylights one, so he ordered more for me. They come 50, and they cost like $14. He gets it for $14. He gets Mylar one for me. Mylights. I'm sorry, Mylights one for me for $14, and this was also was $14. But again, these are Mylights two. The difference between Mylights one and two is just see how see how it's how crunchy it is and compared to this, and it's just the thickness of it. Really, um, I have Mylights for the current sizes, Golden Age, and Silver Age that I use it for. Another thing, and when I was researching, it told me Mylights really take care of your comic book, for a long time, a lot longer than Mylars do. So when I did that, when I researched it, I went ahead and of course started buying Mylights, and I threw a lot of my Mylars away. And the presentation of a comic book, it's really beautiful. It's a lot clearer than Mylars. As you can see this right here. Sorry about the glare, but other than it's really clear, and the presentation of the comic book looks beautiful. So yeah, so I use Mylights to protect my comic books, and no matter where I keep them, I've used Mylights for at least, I would say, 2.5 years, and I go back and it still looks like I just bought the Mylights like today. It just looks brand new, still, and it's been sitting for almost 2.5 years, and sits in either my attic or somewhere in the or downstairs in the room. But they look beautiful. The presentation looks clean because the plastic, of course, it's just very clear. Um, so I use Mylights for that for comic books. Special issues, I use those hard cover shells, and again, see, these are the ones I use for. This is the Silver Age, and I put it just looks awesome. Again, it's clear, and it protects from almost everything. What I found out. If I have like if I have certain issues that I'm gonna put on the wall, and it just looks awesome, and it's easy for me to put inside the board, like just slide it in. I use this. Shit. Milers? Man, my brain is like retarded right now. But anyway, I use these. I just slide them in. And for these, I didn't use the extra bag and board. I mean bags. I just use a board, slide the board in, and put the comic in, and that's it. And in this way, when I use this for the wall, but I also use it for if I have, like, for example, I'm collecting Fantastic Four, the volume 1, and I'm trying to get every single collection from 50 and down. So what I do is I use these on all of them, and I tag them here on if it's like a special appearance or something, or I just need to, find the issue. I just code it up here and write down if anything special happened at the top or somewhere here, so I know exactly when I'm flipping through the plastic. I know exactly what I'm looking for, and when I'm the dividers, I actually go ahead and buy these plastic dividers to divide my comic books. They're kind of expensive, but I only use it for like special series like Avengers, Justice League, Superman, Batman, Detective. There's just the main titles that mean a lot to me, that I love, that I use it for. So yeah. Okay. But other than that's all I do to protect my comic books and keep them in order, and the stuff I use to protect it. That's the only thing I can think of. All right, guys. If you have any ideas that I don't know, please comment below. Let me know. And again, I'm learning everything also by just watching all of you guys, which I deeply appreciate, and I love everybody's video that I watch. It's amazing what stuff I have learned over the years just watching all of you on YouTube, and I've learned so much. So thank you to everybody. All right, guys, have a good one. Take care.